The cover of a boxing magazine saying it'll be like the first round of Hagler-Hearns. And Mosley comes out pounding away with a straight right hand.
Good right hand by Mosley.
Slinging it over the top. De La Hoya trying to get the jab going.
Gets rocked by a jab.
Got to understand that De La Hoya has become a great body puncher, so his hands are lower now. He intends to dig those left hooks in Shane Mosley's body. And he should wait a while and stand up straight to protect himself before he aims his punches down.
Mosley wrapping De La Hoya with two more quick right hands. Shane, the early aggressor.
Set up and do it again.
De La Hoya's left eye, which has swelled several times in fights, is pink already from the right hand blows of Shane Mosley. And just as I say it, Mosley lands another one and another. Now Mosley backs up and then comes straight forward again. Rips Oscar with the left hook.
That's the speed of foot and hand embodied in one move. As he moves
well, punch stat numbers in round number 1. CompuBox saw it as a Mosley wipeout. Mosley 25 out of 6 jabs. If you look at the numbers, Shane won the first round. Shane switches southpaw, now switches back to the conventional stance. De La Hoya left hook to the body.
Think about Oscar De La Hoya. Few fighters would pay the price to stay in shape like he's done. One fight after another. Look at his body.
Look at the big shoulders.
He's paid the price. The boy is in shape. He can take what you got. He's going to be there for a while. You better pace yourself if you're Shane Mosley.
George De La Hoya looks groove in round number 2.
Oscar starting to touch with his right hand just a little bit.
And Oscar gets the left hook to the body in again and misses just short with the left hook up top.
And Oscar's aiming that left hook to the body now. If he...
De La Hoya cautious, sets up a right and a left to the body. Much better second round for De La Hoya than the first. Gets the left hook into the pit of Mosley's stomach one more time.
Seasoned Shane Mosley. Anytime he can unlash a right hand that'll drop you. Shying away from his power punch.
And firing right hand leads across the top of Oscar's left glove.
Now Shane is even getting closer, as his dad said, to smother the shots.
Oscar tripling up the left hook, trying to get to Mosley's body.
You don't want him to miss.
De La Hoya with a quick little left inside. Mosley shuffling his feet. Mosley one punch at a time. Hard right hand by Mosley. De La Hoya comes back with a left hook. Straight right hand by De La Hoya. Of course, it's not just fighter against fighter here.
Mosley like a mongoose.
Mosley going in with the left hook to the body.
Mosley is known as the guy that if you hit me hard, I'm going to hit you hard.
Two big right hands from Mosley. I expected more hand speed and fluidity from Mosley. I expected more jabbing from De La Hoya. It's becoming more of a brawl than I thought. Big right hand for De La Hoya.
The dressing room about the fighter doing something to his hand, that means they're hurt.
They trade shots again at center ring. And now it's Mosley digging a left hook to the center of De La Hoya's body. And
Mosley get up against the rope. Sometimes he'll jab out of there. Sometimes he'll punch out of there.
De La Hoya double left hook to the body, comes back with a third one to the pit of the stomach. Mosley fires the right hand lead again. Then remembers his own left hook to the body as his father.
1, 2, 3, but make it the last punch be the right hand.
Hard right uppercut by Mosley, landed on the point of De La Hoya's chin. Oscar fires a right hand of his own.
But it's all in retaliation. It's Mosley who's initiating the contact.
Right hand to the body by Mosley. De La Hoya answers with his left.
So start the jab. Start the jab.
Mosley landed the right. De La Hoya landed a bigger left. Mosley against Mosley. And as George Foreman points out, when Oscar jabs, he rules.
And that stiff jab of Oscar will break your back.
Because he'll do one thing and not the other thing. He's been true to his word so far in this fight.
Absolutely. And you can see that Mosley, with his speed and fluidity, can succeed some when he gets inside. But he has to go into the jaws of the lion to do it. He has to accept the jeopardy of De La Hoya. Well, that's exactly what one of their common opponents said. Jesse James Lehow, who fought both men, said, here's the difference.
When Oscar De La Hoya would throw a left jab, Shane Mosley would hit him with right hand over the left jab. In the last couple of rounds, Shane hasn't done it at all. Oscar keeps shuffling forward. What?
De La Hoya.
No question.
Now, De La Hoya can't be still. You got to do something.
And Mosley with the beginnings of a comeback here as he starts to release his hands again.
Mosley
Punch unflinchingly. De La Hoya attacking to the body. Right, left. Right, left.
But the body punching that Oscar.
Right hand by Mosley after a De La Hoya left to the pit of the stomach.
You see when
Better bested each other.
Good big left hook by De La Hoya. Mosley comes through it and keeps throwing.
on and on and on. And Shane was not aware of that kind of effect on him because
never knocked down, pro or amateur. So already Mosley has faced more pressure. Another Floyd Patterson reference. Big left hook, De La Hoya. Mosley tries to retaliate to the body. Energize himself. Oh, here comes the 9th round. He's got 4 rounds to go.
Blood from De La Hoya's nose.
Right hand by Mosley. Mosley freeing himself up.
He is just trying to get a little closer and a little closer. Every time he does, De La Hoya goes in and dig a body shot. You got to get close to do what Shane Mosley has in mind.
They trade again. Mosley lands a right hand. De La Hoya walks right through it. Shane lands a jab. Oscar comes back with a 3-punch combination. Right hand lands for Mosley.
And he gets out of the way, which is very important. You hit him, you got to move out of the way because he's going to hit you back.
This time he took the left hook in return for the right. Another left hook for De La Hoya. Mosley steps in with his own left. Brilliant toe-to-toe action in the middle of the ring and round.
Be great. Who's going to be bolder?
Whenever he jumps in, he does well.
I think they both dared to be great. Big left hand by Mosley. Oscar De La Hoya unfazed. Mosley landing again. Mosley's fluidity and combination punching carrying the day. Shane Mosley's going to be taking the lead on Harold Letterman's scorecard. In his biggest round of the fight, Harold Letterman, how do you have it 3/4 of the way through?
Look at Jim, 86, 85, 5 rounds to 4. Sugar Shane Mosley. Jim, I think that hand speed is bothering Oscar De La Hoya. I think Shane Mosley certainly went round 7, 8, 9 to pull ahead.
It's Oscar De La Hoya's title, and he's the one that's been coming forward. And so some of these rounds could go to him.
And remember that in apparently very close fights against Pernell Whitaker and Ike Quartet, Oscar got shockingly large 3 rounds. Standing at center ring and taking De La Hoya's right hand shot.
Hold it. Mosley.
He was fatigued against Trinidad, and it affected his thought process in the last 3 rounds. Mosley lands that looping right hand again. De La Hoya strikes him with a left. Of CompuBox. A statistical profile, not the be-all and end-all.
Well, remember, De La Hoya, at his best, steps it up at the end of the fight.
Down the stretch they come. Championship rounds.
Shane Mosley gets fast fighters, but the fighter you're fighting is even quicker.
Well, there's nobody at 147 pounds who's as quick as Shane. At this moment, Mosley getting a little breather. De La Hoya rips him with a combination.
Advice from De La Hoya's corner, be careful, but you need this round. But
I'm not really sure what Altazar meant to communicate.
well, but I think at the end he was right. You need this round. save it.
By the referee drying things up.
2 minutes to go. William Jackson in LA's biggest fight ever. Big right hand by Mosley. Another big right hand by Shane. De La Hoya trying to make his left hook count. Mosley bombing away with the right.
Both of them daring to be great.
Both going for the knockout in a classic pitch battle.
Oscar's hurt in the body. Now to the head, he's hurt.
Mosley is out hustling Oscar De La Hoya. Out working him, out fighting him when it matters most.
You know, the word in the gyms is that Oscar doesn't like to get hit. But both of these fighters will come out of this fight elevated.
No question. Big right hand by Mosley. Final postscript on what looks like it might be an upset victory. What a fight.
What a fight. The fight.
Russell scores it 115 to 113 for the winner by split decision. And new welterweight champion of the world, Sugar